Derrick Kaczynski never backs down on the challenge. The man known as the Pitbull literally competed on one leg for multiple episodes of Season 40. That's why he didn't hesitate to face Cory Jordan in this week's elimination, which he ultimately lost due to his leg injuries slowing him down. But Derrick tells Entertainment Weekly that he was surprised to see how much Cory and Jordan wisely were coming for him in his final episode. Before the Gladiator 2-themed daily challenge, Derrick made a deal with Theo Campbell to save each other if either of their eras won. And during the challenge, Theo upheld their deal by refusing to make a deal with Cory. Tempers ran hot after the challenge when Cory claimed he showed mercy to the injured Derrick, and Derrick threw his life jacket at Cory. Before the two faced off in the blindfolded boxing elimination, Jordan called out Derrick for throwing the life jacket. "I felt like I was getting picked on," Derrick tells EW. "They knew I was wounded, and it felt like Cory was trying to punk me because I couldn't move." That whole verbal altercation at the Daily Challenge started because I had chosen a side. I had chosen to root for Theo, and I had vocally started to root for Theo while he was up there. Derrick was honored by Theo's overt support during the challenge. He kept his word to me while he was up there with all these people saying, "You should make a deal with me." And he didn't have any business making a deal with the wounded guy with the one leg, Derrick says. That was one of the most gladiator-type FING moments of this episode. They're all attacking him, and you could see that he's taking the brunt of the action, and he's staying on his feet. Before Theo got out of the challenge, Derrick was cheering for him loudly, and he thinks that pissed Cory off. Cory starts chirping him. He's saying, like, "Dude, what's your problem?" Derrick says, and I'm like, I can cheer for whoever I want. I don't understand why this is a big deal. So when he gets done, he starts puffing his chest, pacing back and forth, got in my face multiple times. And by the last time, you could see security guards are standing there waiting. In the end, I was fed up and I took my life jacket off and I tossed it up at him and it accidentally hit him in the back. Derrick claims he wasn't trying to hit him like that, but it did nail him. I mean, it was almost comical how accurate that throw was, he adds. I basically was saying, "You want to get in my face this many times? You're trying to punk me?" FING finished the job. Because where I come from, people fight. I've been in fights for less. When someone's getting in your face multiple times, huffing and puffing their chest, yeah, you're going to respond. He's still surprised at how much offense Cory took from getting hit with the life jacket. Coming from a guy that big, strong, tough, to see him whine about a life jacket tapping him in the back. Derrick says, "It was just surprising to hear him continue to whine about something like that. And then when Jordan had decided to put his 2 cents in there, I didn't understand what he had said at the time, but rewatching the footage, he said, 'You need to do it face to face.' Cory got in my face 3 times. I think it was just teammates trying to pick on the dude that doesn't have anything left in the tank. Even though he was competing on only one leg due to a torn ACL and meniscus, Derrick is proud of how he didn't back down from facing Cory in the elimination. I'm a wounded animal, and to hear Jordan say that, he says, it was face to face, and I put my money where my mouth was, and I said I was going to beat your ass with one leg. And then I couldn't back down from that. And I almost FING had him. As for how he feels about Cory now, Derrick says there's no bad blood. You saw there was that emotional moment between us in the ring, which I appreciated. He adds, I mean, this elimination will go down as one of the best in challenge history, in comparison to the Joss elimination, to the Wes elimination, to Cyrus, to Adam in the first elimination I ever had. This was brutal. This was awesome, much like a UFC fight. One person won, one person lost, and I think the embrace, the respect that we saw, is one of those that is reminiscent of 2 boxers. We FING fought to the death. Damn near. Of course, he still wishes he could have competed against Cory with 2 working legs, especially since it was such a close call in the end. But I didn't. Maybe that makes the story a little bit cooler, he says. Some people think Johnny's the face, or CT's the face, or Jordan's the face of the challenge. But I think that these types of eliminations are the face of the franchise. And I think that me and Cory gave the challenge an injection of blood that the franchise really needed, especially after season 39 not having what we were looking for. Derrick calls Cory the best dance partner for an elimination that will go down in history. Cory made this a perfect Gladiator 2 fight to the death, he says. Unfortunately, this is where Derrick dies on season 40 of one of the coolest TV shows that's ever been created. but he won't stay down for long. Derrick promises he's not done with the challenge. "No, I'm like Deadpool," he says. "They keep killing me in historical fashion, and I just keep coming back." The challenge, Battle of the Eras, airs Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time / Pacific Time on MTV.